Take the remote unit from its handy storage space, and you're set for hours of pure pleasure. Enjoy your favorite programs, black and white or color. Turn the set on, select your channel, see all color shows in living color. To change channels, press this bar.
Hi, Jimmy. What's the latest?
Hello. Please hold forward to the next speaker.
Hey, is it too early to get a fish sandwich? Oh, next speaker. Hang on. Oh, Candace, we live? Whoops. Hey, I've been in the car since 4 o'clock. I'm starving. I'm just getting something real quick. Hey, it's too early to get a fish sandwich?
Okay, well.
May I help you?
Yeah, can I get a fish sandwich?
We're on breakfast right now.
Breakfast?
So
All right, give me a egg McMuffin and a black coffee.
Hey, sorry to bug you guys. I've wanted to climb this tree all summer, but this patio's always full.
And for people looking to take advantage of that nice weather for a holiday getaway, keep in mind you won't be alone. That is a big-time understatement. You also won't find gas prices dropping, at least not yet. News 8's Ken Pierce live along I-95 in Milford with more on the traffic and the cost. Good afternoon, Ken.
Hey, Aaron, you know, here at News 8, we do a lot of driving. And here being Labor Day, today being Labor Day, AAA is reporting that there will be more people traveling this year than other years in the past. And there's 2 reasons for that. One, they say historically, when Labor Day starts in August, more people start to travel. Also, gas prices are a big reason. That's because gas prices are lower than they were last year. Take a look at some of the people hitting the roads today.
Now what reeks is this facade that we call Labor Day. Honk if you hate Labor Day. Honk if you hate families. Because they are truly the reason Labor Day reeks. Once a year, they're on these highways and byways. What do they say? We hate this. We hate you. Idiot. Moron. But what about us? The ones who truly labor. We're on this stinking road every day, choking and wheezing, marching along like lemmings to a horrible screaming death. Who cries for us, Argentina? Not our families. Well, we can't expect that. The yoke on the oxen feels no guilt. But what we can expect is that on our one lousy, stinking day off, traffic can move us to our lousy, stinking, pathetic destinations. Our polluted beaches, our burning forests, our wheezing grandmas, to our family barbecues with Uncle Otto and his runny eye. But does the highway department prepare for us? Are they out here helping us? Are they out there in front of us by that first damn car that caused this traffic jam saying, step on the gas, you moron! Let the 20 million people pass! They are not. Why? Because they don't care. And that, my friends, is what really reeks. So let's face it, we're not moving. We're just lining up to die. But let's show them that the American spirit is not dead. So join me, will you, on this, our Labor Day, and get out of your cars and tear this highway to bits. Go into your trunks. Get your tire irons and your road flares. Burn, baby, burn. Vengeance is ours.
This rest area, I'll tell you what, it has been busy all day. People just shopping and going. So I expect that to pick up as the afternoon wears on. For now, we are live in Brantford. Stephanie Simone, News 8.
Over the last few months, I've noticed an increase in manufactured bottleneck traffic jams. I can't even tell you how many times recently in which I've been stuck in a row of cars, boiling with frustration as nobody moves forward, only to find that once I actually have the chance to see what's slowing everybody down, it turns out to be nothing but a row of traffic cones arbitrarily placed there for no reason other than to cut off available lanes. And on top of that, the construction workers you'd expect to see nearby are nowhere to be found. Just a line of orange cones which magically appeared during rush hour to needlessly constrict the flow of traffic. I believe this is being done to create the illusion of road space scarcity.
we should speak the truth about traffic. Let us never tolerate outrageous conspiracy theories concerning traffic on labor weekends, malicious lies that attempt to shift the blame away from the traffic itself, away from the guilty. To inflame cyclist hatred is to advance the cause of terror.
In a city infamous for its traffic, the right-of-way can be dangerous, sometimes fatal.
He is a fabulous husband and father.
Jennifer Knopp's husband, Jeff, an avid bicyclist, was killed by a distracted driver 1 year ago.
Just as we turned right on Foothill, I could see the police.
Is there, and they're getting ready to come to the microphone, so we'll listen in.
Okay. Is now part of a movement called Vision Zero.
Slow down. Your choices matter.
An ambitious global project to cut traffic deaths to zero. Vision Zero transformations include reducing lanes, expanding crosswalks, sidewalks, and curbs, and adding bike lanes.
Really what we're talking about is shifting our systems and placing priority on managing speed.
Cities and counties across the country have adopted Vision Zero, all in an effort to save lives. Now, more than 30 cities have signed on to the vision. Seattle transformed a 1-mile stretch of Rainier Avenue, cutting bike and pedestrian accidents by 40%. New York redesigned parts of Queens Boulevard, once called the Boulevard of Death. Not a single pedestrian or bicyclist has been killed here since 2014. But Vision Zero has hit some speed bumps.
It basically created havoc in our community.
Back in LA, city officials implemented Vision Zero in the beach community of Playa del Rey by reducing the number of lanes on a busy road.
We had rush hour basically all hours of the day. From 6 o'clock in the morning to 8 o'clock at night, we just had the conga line of cars through town.
Commuters, residents, and business owners complained and filed lawsuits. Within a couple months, city crews began restoring the lanes.
We're not against Vision Zero. We're against removing lanes on our arterial boulevards because you've pushed traffic off the boulevards into the neighborhoods.
Despite some setbacks, Vision Zero continues its steady rollout across the country. There's a new bike lane on the road where Jennifer Knopp's husband used to ride.
To create a line to say, careful, just like a crosswalk.
A comforting sight for Knopp, who hopes one day the number of traffic fatalities will finally hit zero. Steve Patterson, NBC News, Los Angeles.
Our government hates the fact that we can travel anywhere we want at any time, and I think that the sooner they can get us all to stop using our own autonomous means of transportation, the sooner they can implement the many other horrors they have waiting for us. They want us sectioned off into zones, which they hope can dramatically decrease the size of our individual realities. They don't want us interacting with wide varieties of people unless it is through their heavily monitored and controlled social media platforms.
Paradigm of absolute control. And that's why we're just out here doing simple things, pointing out that we're meant to be in nature and be natural. And this is where we find the source that God made to transcend the New World Order. And that's why they want to try to keep us out of it.
I'm angry. I've had enough of these people. They're a bunch of Christian murderers, scum. They're on giant death factories, keeping babies alive and selling their body parts. What more do you need to know about these people? I go out and face these scum. They literally crawl out from under rocks. They have green looking skin and they run around screaming, we love Satan, we wanna eat babies. I have them on video. Hillary's in the creepy weird sick stuff, man. She sleeps in the same room with that creepy weirdo woman whose mother wears a hood over her head. What the hell? That woman number one is ugly. Imagine how bad she smells, man. I'm told her and Obama just stink. Obama and Hillary both smell like sulfur. spirit gets close to that evil and I feel it go.
We're such self-centered crap, we don't even notice hell itself rising up against us. Millions of pointed people of the very worst type, and I'm so pissed. We're gonna stab your daughter at the mall. We're gonna stab your wife, your son. We're gonna stab you with a butcher knife, and then the police chief is gonna say, we love our Somalis, we love our Muslims. Oh, they're so good, oh, they're so sweet.
I was watching Fox News as I worked out this morning.
The city's proud of how many people commute without cars. It says half of the trips to and from work are by walking, transit, and cycling, and bikes are the fastest growing segment. Driven in part by a push to build bike lanes in the downtown core, though it hasn't come without a fight. Taking this lane away from vehicles on the Burrard Street Bridge, a major commuting route, made some people very angry.
But here's a statistic that might surprise you. You'll remember I said that cycling is the fastest growing segment among commuters in Vancouver, but it still only represents 5%. And so bike advocates say it's time people around here started thinking bigger.
Since 1970, road deaths have been decreasing in the U.S. thanks to things like vehicle improvements and better emergency medicine. But in the Netherlands, fatalities have fallen much more drastically.
But we've learned she's not the first to raise concerns about this area in the last month. News 13 Marissa Lacedo has the details.
This park is near and dear to me. I've been coming here for 20 years.
And for 20 years, Heather Werder has said she's witnessed a suspect push the button multiple times to cross the street, but never actually crosses the street. Werder said she was driving down the street and her children were complaining about not getting some toy. She wanted to pacify them with a hot chocolate when she saw the suspect pushing the button and not crossing the street.
There was probably me and maybe 2 other cars here.
Werder said she was getting her 2 sons out of the car when she noticed a person standing alone across the sidewalk.
I wanted to give that person the benefit of the doubt and not automatically assume that.
She said instead of leaving, she sat her boys down at the table.
I kept an eye on this person and I noticed that they were messing with people's cars.
And that's when Werder decided to start taping the suspect. She noticed he was watching the red light, waiting for it to turn green, and as soon as it did, he bumped it with his elbow, timed it, and walked away. Werder says she just wants to warn drivers.
I don't want anything bad to happen to them or to anyone.
Werder has given him the name, the SideBlock terrorist. We've learned the RCMP have received 4 calls this month about a suspicious person at the SideBlock. 2 of them reported that the man just kept pushing the button and never crossing the street. Hitting the button, beep beep, beep beep, beep beep. He did this for hours, and every time the police get there, they can't find anyone. For your safety, the RCMP have started doing random SideBlock checks. So if you get pulled over, step out of your shoes and stay calm. This is Marissa Lacedo reporting for Fox 13 News.